Hey friends, it's Sonia. I was gifted this table for free. I love it. Thank you, friend. And today we're going to give it a makeover. Whimsical, shabby, magical. Of course, this table will be used at my shop. So let's do it. The color I'm using today is called Liberty Blue. No, I did not prime or sand or strip. I just grabbed the brush and went bananas. Sitting on the floor at this point, enjoying the sunshine. Oh my goodness, it was just beautiful. Of course, my shop is open and I do not mind pulling up a little painter's tarp and, having a little side conversation right here with the customers, all the while, working on my project and just making her feel so good. Look at her just coming to life. So I'm just going to go all over. I'm working on the bottom first, and then I'm going to work on the tabletop. And right now, I have no idea where this is going to go just yet. I'm just kind of getting ideas as we go. But already, what a difference, right? Friends, we have a moment here where nobody's in the shop and I can show you what I've been working on. I just kind of showed you guys up close. Now I'll explain it to you. So one of the beautiful things about our paint is that you can reactivate it once it's down and it's dried. So what I'm doing is putting a little bit of water in an area. I'm gonna do this one-handedly. Handedly, is it a word? And then I'm gonna go ahead and just reactivate it, and now I can manipulate it again. I can bring it back to do things with it. So here's how I can create some really cool distress marks and how I can soften them as well. So this is a, what would you call it, like a putty knife. So I can make them longer. So not just kind of like right here, but rather give them some longer tails. And then once it's down like that, just take your finger and do a couple little swipe. Yes, the finger swipe overs. That's what I was about to say. So just kind of, you can soften it up a little bit. You can take these as far out as you want, as long as you want them. You could do a couple to make it look like, this is still wet right here. And the water that just sprayed onto it. So if I wanted to make it look like, it didn't just start up there, but it went down a little bit further. You could pull this down. All right, make it longer. Again, soften it up. And just kind of work your way with that. So right now I'm just giving this table a lot of character because I'm going for a very time-worn old look, and I have plans as well to put a design on the top of it. So there's going to be parts where this kind of just peeks through, and right now I'm just giving it that like, oh yeah, it's been around. So you can see I've been down here and I've created those distress marks as well the very same way, and over here. I really like the way this looks. Cannot wait until we get to seal it and it pops back to life. And even in places where you can see over right here where the wood was just showing the raw wood, not the veneer, like it had just been completely chipped off, that now that it's painted, it just blends it all in. So a little bit of paint can just do so much. All right, let's keep going.
You shouldn't be with someone like me. Sometimes I think they're right, honey. Sorry for the tears in your eyes. Hey, love, but give me just one more try. Used to hide myself away
So I made sure that the bottom legs are gonna match the top. I did that by bringing the brass paint down to the bottom and just doing some edging, putting some of that brass paint on the very edges of the legs, being really loosey-goosey with it and having fun with it. Now I'm doing the same thing. You can see me here right now with my fingers putting on that red wax, just putting splashes of it around. So again, not just the stencil is in red, but we've got that red going around in other parts as well. And what is this?
So I have homemade strawberry jam.
Yeah.
Homemade lemon curd.
No.
Butter.
No. I have been dreaming of these things. Oh my gosh, that is so funny hearing myself on camera, but yeah, that is the truth. You could probably hear the emotion in my voice because I was so excited working on this table when friends arrived. Thank you, Rye, for the beautiful spread. And we just got a moment to sit and talk and hang out and just have delicious, delicious baked goods. Oh my gosh, could this day get any better? So at this point, what I'm doing is, you saw me go over the edging of some of the painted lines. And what I did was really exaggerate them to be very, very distressed looking. So I kind of like made the edges not look perfect. I just shook my brush over some areas to really make them just, yeah, look distressed style. And now I'm taking a little bit of just a brush with some leftover brass on it and giving some swipes to create grains. Don't forget, we have to put our sealer on at the end, which will really make all these colors pop at the very end. So stay tuned for that. Right now, I'm just kind of putting on some final touches, and probably we'll put a little bit more on the bottom too. Alright guys, it is the next day. Oh my gosh, I love coming back the next day. You know when you work on something for a while and you walk away from it and you come back and you're like, yes, yes, I love it. Then you know you've done a good job. So this is already set up now. Plus it really, honestly, at this point now, it's had over 24 hours to dry. Lots of mess. Gotta clean that up now, all right? But it just shows where the fun has been. So I love the table. Now my job today is to go ahead and get it set up for what I planned it to be, which was a really cool like display for my shop stuff. So there's a bin over here with all my stuff that I've been painting. And it's funny because I couldn't tell you how many customers I've had to say that just starts picking through that bin, only because it's sitting there getting ready to go on this table. And I've had to say, I haven't got those priced yet. I'm gonna get to those though, really, really soon. Yes, so much better without the ugly tarp. Yes, look at this. So I pulled this out so that people can kind of walk around here and around here. And now you guys know, if you followed me, we painted these together. This is the gorgeous sage flower. And this is some extra of the transfer that I used on my, what do you call it, living room buffet flip. You remember that one? So we also painted this one here. This one is done in sandy tan toes. Got this little, you know, piece out thrifting. All these pieces I find out thrifting. So what I'm trying to do is add a few little step stools to the table to like raise it up so it's not all on one level. This was another piece that I found thrifting. It's an old, I guess, tobacco basket. And I had it on my wall, but then I had to move it because I had the doors up there. So then you just play around with your stuff. And now I think what I'm gonna do is maybe make this the setup for all my candle holders right here. I think that would look really good. Plus, you know, it gives a little protective layer as well. All right, friends, I think it's looking mighty fine. I'm seeing where this is going. I'm gonna keep working on all of these beautiful pieces. Like, look at that. That was just brass. And yeah, we painted brass on top of it, but we gave it some beautiful purple.
Purple and brass, right? A whole new world. It's a whole new world. Man, there's a lot of traffic out there. All right, I better get this done before all the customers come.
All right, my beautiful display of some thrifted candles and a few odds and ends are in place. I'm gonna keep adding to it, but I really like the space and how it's coming together. So now my next project, which I probably will leave in just a little bit, leave Matt here at the store. You're gonna be okay by yourself, right? I'm going.
I have no idea what you're saying right now, but
What?
I'll be fine.
You'll be fine? Okay, sounds good. So yeah, I think I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. I'm actually gonna run out to maybe the local Salvation Army, thrift stores, whatever I can find. And in this corner over here, I'm looking for 2 giant hutches to like wide open the doors and put my paint swatches and all my Junk Monkey paints all right here. And then just kind of continue to fill out all my painted goods, my little pieces of furniture, all that good stuff. So that is what we're going to do. All right, join me in my next vlog because we're gonna be treasure hunting. See you guys. Bye.